8 mistakes these NBA franchises still haven't recovered from. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to SporTastic. Here are 8 mistakes these NBA franchises still haven't recovered from. Number 8, Trailblazers drafting Greg Oden over Kevin Durant. In many ways, the Trailblazers have never truly gotten over drafting Sam Bowie over Michael Jordan in 1984. However, some of their recent moves haven't been that good either. In 2007, Oden was the number 1 pick in the draft, with the Trailblazers feeling they had their superstar thanks to Oden's breakout college career. That he had immediately endured surgery because he should have been a major warning sign. In his first game, he lasted 13 scoreless minutes before having to walk off due to a foot injury.
In college. But believe it or not, there was a legitimate debate on who would go number 1 in the 2007 draft. As great as Durant was, there was...
Number 7, Clippers trade pick that becomes Kyrie Irving. In the annals of the incredibly short-sighted moves, few in recent times can top this. The Clippers were looking to rebuild in 2011 and thought getting rid of Baron Davis's contract was a good move. They shipped him off to Cleveland in a deal that also involved an unprotected first-round pick. That pick would be used by the Cavs to get their hands on Kyrie Irving. As everyone knows, Irving would be the key to the Cavs' revival as he and LeBron clicked nicely on the court. It led to the Cavs to 4 straight NBA Finals, winning the championship in 2016.
They want to get off of Baron Davis's money, so they trade him and their unprotected first-round pick, which was all.
Number 6, Knicks hiring Phil Jackson. Make no mistake, Phil Jackson is one of the greatest coaches in NBA history. His 11 rings with the Bulls and Lakers proved that. Sadly, trying to use his usual Zen philosophy strategy as GM of the Knicks didn't work. He made trades for Raymond Felton and draft picks that made utterly no sense whatsoever. He fired Mike Woodson and the entire staff as a result speak for themselves. The 2015-16 campaign was the worst season in Knicks history. Marked with a 16-game losing streak, the final straw was when Jackson tried to buy out Carmelo Anthony's contract, which pushed his exit to the Thunder.
Fielded by Love. Jackson defensively gets the ball. Nemminger. Jackson took away the shot, so he had to pass it and block the shot.
Number 5, Heat losing LeBron. The Miami Heat have had a lot of ups and downs over the years. They went from a truly lackluster first season to a great team in the 2000s that won titles only to slump right back down again. Landing LeBron James was a huge move as he, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh untied into a major unit. They faltered their first year and came back together for back-to-back championships. After they fell short of a three-peat, the Heat were still eager to sign LeBron but balked at his price. Thus, LeBron went back to the Cavs to finally get Cleveland a title.
James' career. He got frustrated with the referee call. My goodness, back-to-back texts from Kane Fitzgerald.
Number 4, Pistons trading the farm for Brandon Jennings. It makes sense that Joe Doomer's last major move as Pistons GM was arguably the worst. Convinced Brandon Jennings was a future superstar, Doomer's traded Brandon Knight, Chris Middleton, and Vilas Krastov to land Jennings for a 3-year, $25 million contract. He was good at first, but then he missed most of the 2014-15 due to an injury and he was never quite the same. He could have good games, but far too many bad ones, and his contract hurting the team's salary cap. After just 3 seasons, Jennings was traded to Orlando and thus cost Detroit a lot of cash amid some poor play, a fitting capper to Doomer's tenure. Number 3, Chicago Bulls dismantled the dynasty overnight. Throughout the 90s, the Bulls dominated the NBA, much like the Warriors do today. With Michael Jordan at the helm, Chicago won 3 straight NBA titles from 91 to 93 and made it look easy. Even when Jordan had a short-lived retirement, the Bulls remained strong. His return combined with the signing of Dennis Rodman brought another three-peat for Chicago. As the lockout delayed the 1998-1999 season, issues grew between the players and management over payouts and other issues. The result was one of the greatest collapses of a dynasty ever. Virtually overnight, Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, Coach Phil Jackson, and more were just gone. Number 2, the Nets mortgaged their future. The Nets have made a lot of bad moves over the years, but nothing can top this. It still boggles my mind just how short-sighted a team can be deciding to hand off some promising stars in exchange for a bunch of guys who clearly were feeling their age. Brooklyn received Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Jason Terry, and DJ White, while Boston got Gerald Wallace, Chris Humphries, Marshawn Brooks, Chris Joseph, Keith Bogans, 3 first-round picks, 2014, 16, and 18, plus the right to swap first-rounders in 2017. It looked like it worked as the Nets got into the playoffs in 2014, but then came the collapse as they haven't had a winning season since. Number 1, Magic losing Shaq. When they started, the Orlando Magic hardly lived up to their name. As an expansion team, they had a rough go of it, and took a while for things to click. They finally did when they landed Shaquille O'Neal. With his impressive size and elite skill, Shaq was a big star. He was also the marquee name Orlando long needed. He got the Magic to the conference finals in back-to-back years, and the NBA finals in '95, although they couldn't finish the job. Shaq was the reason that Orlando was a contender, and if you'd think Orlando would do anything imaginable to keep him, Instead, they refused to sign Shaq up to a bigger deal. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss any amazing video from us in the future. Also watch the next 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next one.